Hello YouTubers, in this video we're gonna replace the screen of a broken 2020 MacBook Air 13-inch. So what we're gonna do is first, as you see the screen is broken. That's my daughter. We're gonna turn the MacBook over and we're going to read this part number right here and write it down. I go for model number A2337 EMC 3598. So that's all we need. Also the name of the laptop and the year of the laptop is also helps you, and the color of the laptop. So with this info we go online, Amazon or eBay, and we type in the info and we will see the parts that we are looking for. We order it. I put a link into the description of where I got the part, so how I choose it. So this is the box we have received. We're gonna open it and it has the box. Okay, this is what we have received. This and these are the tools we need, and this is the screen. So we're gonna unpack the screen. Put it aside for now. There is a booklet that comes with it. I just left a note for myself which screws I'm taking out, and wrote down and put this kind of tape on the back of this back protector, what have you, so I know which screws goes where. And we're going to take this out. We need this back. I try to use gloves, but gloves just to slow me down. I can't work with gloves, so alright, let me figure this out. There we go, it's so easy. First thing we have to do, we have to disconnect the battery. That's the first thing we have to do, and this one is right here. T3. To remove the Wi-Fi connector, that's the next step. Yeah, that's it. So basically I just left a note here. Wi-Fi connector, I'm just gonna put it here, and hopefully it stays right there. So then we have to simply pull up the Wi-Fi connector, which I can, and there we go. That's what I need. So basically very easy. Already. So that's for that. So I'm following instruction and I see that our next step to get the T5 and remove 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the bracket that holds the Wi-Fi. It's good to have a magnet to pull up the screws. There we go. So I took it. That's a teacher to remove this part. We need a T5 to remove these 2 blacks, 1 and 2. So I simply took these 2 black screws, 1 from here and 1 from this side, and then what I did, stick them on this tape. I took a picture where the black screws goes and write down black screws. Left them right here. There we go. So you will see that the LCD display just became loose. That's what we need. So I think the toughest part is to remove this Wi-Fi antenna. Without damaging the other part. So I did a little struggle on this one to take it out, but eventually it came out. I do not see any bracket that the Wi-Fi antenna is sticking to. I just see it's glued in there. So that's why it was a little tough to take it out. So we got to these 6 screws. In this part we're going to use a T5 to take the hinge screws. One. The hinge screws. There are 6-inch screws. So that's the older screen, that's the new screen. So this part also is not hard, but a little bit tricky. You place the screen this way, and then you pull this one to make sure this doesn't go in there, and you kind of push the hinges all the way out and insert the screen in there. It goes right in. There we go. So I put 2 screws to hold the screen back, screw hinge back. This way, you make sure when you turn the screen on, this way, it is nice and secure. Now you go, I'm going to go and put the rest of hinges screwed back. There's 6 screws here for the hinges. Okay, after putting the hinges back, it's time for the Wi-Fi bracket, which I put the 4 screws next to it, and I just put it on this little tape so it doesn't fall off. As you see, I have written every single detail what I took out. So I put the screws later. This one goes right in between. We make sure we don't pinch this little bracket. We make sure this is the right angle. A little bit tough and tricky, but there we go. Oh, nice. I didn't want to go back this easy. So here we go with the next step. These are the 4 screws we need for the Wi-Fi bracket. I think we need T3 for Wi-Fi bracket. Okay, next we need to put this board back with 2 black screws. 1, you won't miss it, it's so easy. It's exactly the way you place it, exactly shows you where it goes. Okay. Okay, the most important thing is, one of the most, how you put, carefully, very carefully putting this back, this connector back. So I put this back. Next step is to put its bracket back, which is this one. Okay. So next step would be this one. Sorry, the screens are so tiny. There we go. Hopefully by putting the screws back, it will tie it up. This one is using this. This very tiny one, T3. Okay, I was able to put this bracket back. I have to go with the next step, which is Wi-Fi connector. Okay, so I'm here to put these Wi-Fi antenna. I'm being very careful. They're not tricky, they're easy. It's just they're so tiny for my finger. It's hard to push them back in. Okay, after a little bit of wiggling and moving left and right, I was able to clip them in there. Don't push them hard, just. So the next step is to put this Wi-Fi connector bracket into the back of the Wi-Fi. That's easy. It's only one screw, tiny screw. There we go. Okay, the next step is the battery. They say slide in the battery like this, push it in, and time to, there we go, the clip came in. It's very easy. There you go. There we go. I think we are all done. We're going to put the back cover and see the moment of the truth. Okay, now time to put the back plate in. It's very easy, it just goes right in. According to my notes, these bigger screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, I wrote down, they go on the top by name tag, and the rest of the screws goes around. At the moment of the truth. You heard the sound, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What was that sound?
the sound. Nice. Okay, let me log in. Right, guys, everything works. This is the camera works. Everything else works. Okay, so good result. Please follow the description for the details.